Welcome back, folks. Got an ace tanker by Combat Ineffective here today. We've got, he's in a platoon with none other than myself, and we got back-to-back ace tankers, actually. So I'm showing his today, I'll show mine tomorrow. And one of the things you'll notice is that Combat is good enough that if, for him to have an ace tanker, I've kind of got to do poorly, and vice versa. He's kind of got to do poorly for me to get an ace tanker, and it's kind of an odd deal. But he's in his T54 Mod 1, and I am in my M4 Rev, and he's trying to get his third mark, so I'm trying to support him and do what I can to help him out. But you're going to see in this game, he plays it very well. And he's decided, because he knows he's got me, and he's got another SU-130 PM, and we're being aggressive in the middle, that he's going to be very aggressive. And so that's kind of what he does, and that's what he loses some health early, but when you're trying to mark a tank, sometimes it's worth going forward. Now, he could have not have known that that light tank would push around our light tank. So now he's in the process of just bullying this T432 or LT432. I just woke up, so sorry guys, but I wanted to get a video out this morning. And he side scrapes. The side armor on this is like 80 millimeters, and so you can get into oblique side scrape angles and still do well. So Combat is just picked up another 285 damage. I guess that was not his spotting. I haven't watched this before, to be honest with you, and I've pushed up with him, and in a Rev, that's kind of a dangerous proposition. So, but we had quite a bit on this side. Now everybody's kind of pulled back. So we'll see what happens here. So Combat's up to 1,500 damage, which is, you know, that's really good without taking hardly any damage. And we are just pushing this side of the map, and you'll see Tonester is pushing kind of like a Muppet into the middle, but Combat's able to hit that Pershing, and now that Pershing's in deep trouble, and he's able to snapshot the Pershing, and here comes an SU-101. And that thing has no gun depression, right? But it's got a big gun on it. I think it's like the 390 Alpha gun. So he's doing a good job of just fighting this guy where the guy has no shots. Unfortunately, he does take a hit there, and that takes him down to 500 health. And at this point, you've noticed I've died. And I'm trying to coach him a little bit. So one of the things you'll notice, I mean, he's able to take out the Pershing, so he's up to 3,300 damage already. But I explained to him, don't take the hit. And one of the problems is, I mean, look at that roll. He does take the hit, and I'm certain that Scorpion G would have pushed to kill the guy. So now Combat's going to play extremely safe for the rest of the game, right? But he just waits for the STA to shoot, and I just tell him it's not worth dying to get another 50 damage, right? So the game is close, and he's got very good armor, and so he can bounce shots if he needs to, but the best idea is to get as much free damage as he possibly can, right? Because it's starting to look pretty bad. They've got a they've got all of their heavies basically survived, and many of them are on high health. One thing you'll notice is this thing is not a sniper. It's more of a bully. But, you know, any tank in World of Tanks can snipe if it has to. And that's what I've kind of told him is what he needs to do is snipe a little bit. Now, I told him to ignore the cap, and normally I would not do that. But, you know, we've got a T-28 Prot that's just sitting there doing nothing. And he's on 50 health. So he needs to just take safe shots, and that's what he's doing. And he's currently got the side of this T-28, and he's able to work that guy down. So suddenly, because the enemy pushed a little bit stupidly, he's able to pick up a bunch more damage. He's up to 4,000, and our team was able to really own them. So again, I've told him to ignore the cap. And the reason is, I don't want him to die. I want him to get more damage, and that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to side scrape the low, and it's okay that he didn't get that damage, right? And lo and behold, there is the Hawk, and he's able to pick up a little bit of assist there. That's funny, his assist is not showing up here. It's kind of odd. And now it's 14-10, and there's just a Scorpion G left. And he has loaded HE, which I didn't mention, but he definitely thought of before I did, which is great. Because the only thing left is that Scorpion G, and he can punish him, right? So he's in a side scrape angle, and he's just looking at the bushes, waiting for someone to spot that Scorpion G. We have plenty of tanks with plenty of health. So all he has to do is sit here, be patient, and get him some damage. And he's able to hit him for 350, right? And he must have hit the gun there or something. But at this point, I'm not sure I'd be firing HE now just because he's a one-shot, but he's blind firing a little bit, and that's okay. Up to 4,800 damage, folks. And he's starting to run. I mean, he's got, you know, 29 rounds left, but he's running out of standard rounds at this point. That's crazy. What an excellent game he played today. So not much to say, just kind of waiting for the end of the game here. And he's repositioning. And there's a Scorpion G, and he's able to pick up that kill for 5,000 damage in a tier 8 tank. So what a game. Let's go ahead and look at the after action report on this. Okay, here we are at the after action report. He got an ace tanker, unsurprisingly, Confederate, and a Top Gun, and 2 bonds for his 4,986 damage. Let's find Tonester here. Where is... Oh, there's Tonester, way down at the bottom. So when you're in a platoon, a lot of times you share damage, so it's hard to get an ace tanker unless your friendly dies or doesn't do well. So 28 shots, 23 hits, 20 pens, and then he blocks 600 damage, and it says he has 0 assist, but I saw assist when he was in the game, so I don't know if something's bugged there or what. But anyway, 48,000 credits without a premium account and 1,700 XP. But he got 1,422 base XP. So he's trying to get that second mark, and that's definitely going to help with that second mark. You know, for anytime you hit 1,400 XP base, you're going to be acing a tank for the most part. So Appreciate you guys watching. We'll have me and a tank tomorrow. I can't even remember what it was. Oh, it was the STA2. So stay tuned for that, and we will catch you next time.